Hope. According to Wikipedia, the definition of hope is an optimistic state of mind that is based on an expectation of positive outcome in respect to the events and circumstances in one's life or the world at large. As a verb, its definitions include to expect with confidence and to cherish with the desire of anticipation. I'll let that sink in a minute. If I had the chance to stand on the shoulder of a new para, I would whisper, "Don't take anything personally." These wonderful words were told to me the very first day that I worked at Little Phoenix. I would advise them to take care of themselves, get a good night's sleep, eat healthy, spend time with friends and family, and only party on the weekends. All those things will give you the stamina and the strength that you're going to need, along with a good pair of tennis shoes. I would tell them to always treat their students as if the student's mother was in the room. Preserve their dignity above all. Listening and actually hearing what your students have to say is the key to helping them when things get rough. You become their hope. You wait for what feels like an endless amount of time sometimes, and you will hear names like stupid, idiot, several carefully selected names that you wouldn't say in front of your mama. Oh, and my all-time favorite, extra large onesie. Just remember, it's not personal, even though it might feel like it sometimes. You need to be aware of your surroundings. The classroom is not a place for a heavy paperweight, unattended scissors, or a hot cup of coffee. Imagine that on your epitaph. Here lies, I just wonder if you'd have to pay extra for the Starbucks logo. Check your radio. There's nothing like being off campus with a student and no one's coming. Right about now, I think you could use a little bit of that hope we were talking about. You're wondering if this is a test, and later you find out your radio was dead. Charge your batteries. When I think of the students that I serve, one student stands out. It was a student that taught me that I could actually teach. This student came to my class at about 9 years old. He was functioning at a kindergarten level academically. The first year that he was in our class, he learned how to read. He was diligent and he had a great sense of humor and attitude. He was amazed at touch math. He struggled to learn. He used his touch math to learn he used his touch math tools to learn addition, subtraction, and even multiplication. But that was just the beginning. His love for learning blossomed as my love for teaching did. Essentially, we nourished each other's dormant talents. He was proud of his efforts, and one day I reminded him of how far he had come. I told him, now that you can read, write, and do math, you have the keys to the world. That summer, he learned how to swim. He looked up from the pool at me and he said, "Mrs. Roberts, remember you told me I had the keys to the world? Now I have them all." This is the result of hope. I made a promise to him when he moved on to Big Phoenix. I told him that I would be at his high school graduation because I knew he would graduate. 6 days from today, at 11 a.m., I get to keep my promise. I'll be sitting proudly in the front row, probably crying, and screaming the loudest. So let me leave you with this. The synonyms for hope are words like aspiration, wish, dream, and plan. All of those words are encompassed in the legend of the Phoenix. We rise.